What's up, guys? Welcome to the Talking Pigskin Week 8 edition. Last week, I'm going to let you guys guess what I did. Oh, wait. 3-2. Once again. It's been a trend for me for the last few weeks now. Again, I'll take any win that I can possibly get. So far in the season, right now, I'm 21-14, so it's still 7 games above 500. Not bad. Do I want to comment on the Jets? No. It's exhausting. I mean, we all been seeing this movie 100 million times before as Jeff fans. I'm still trying to find those delusional Jeff fans before the season started who got hyped over the preseason when Zach Wilson was doing great and thought we had something going. I mean, I still think we have something going for the long run. It's just a short time. We have to take our bumps and bruises, and of course Robert Saleh and Mike LaFleur are not helping with the way this team has come out. Has been coming out of each Sunday. It just doesn't look any good for us, but whatever. Now that Zach Wilson is out, it is what it is. Joe Flacco is back with the Jets, which is wow. We'll possibly get top 3 pick again this year. But again, I'm gonna hold them to what I said before the season started. It's all about next season. This season just continue to get better, even though it looks bleak right now. Anyway, let's quickly jump into Week 8 picks, and the first game I'm going to go up with is the Green Bay Packers going to Arizona to take on the Cardinals. So, a matchup of 6-1 and the undefeated Cardinals. This is going to be a fun game to watch on a Thursday night. News just in, J.J. Watt is going to be out for a season with his shoulder surgery. It's brutal loss for the Cardinals Stevens, who has been playing lights out. Of course, they will get Chandler Jones back for them most likely, but losing a big name like that is gonna hurt in the future. In comes Aaron Rodgers without Devontae Adams, who is in the COVID list. He's actually, I saw a stat, he's 6-0 when Devontae is not playing, so it's not gonna be a huge factor. Of course, you want your best receiver to be on the team, but in this case, if he doesn't have him, clearly he still wins. In a very good game, I think Packers can go on the road and take care of business with the Cardinals, because I just don't know if Kyler Murray is ready for their big game like this, even though he has been playing lights out. I just need to see it at first for me to believe that the Cardinals are for real. Packers on the road. Moving on to Sunday's game, we have the Pittsburgh Steelers going to Cleveland to take on the Browns. Now, I'm not sure what Baker Mayfield's status is, but Case Keenum looked pretty decent last week and helped the Browns get to victory. Even their third-string running back had a good game, so maybe they'll get Nick Chubb back this week, and Odell Beckham and Jarvis Landry came back last week, so maybe that offense can get going with Case Keenum or even Baker on the center. And in comes Pittsburgh, who are 3-3. They gotta figure out. Sorry, I think they're 3-4. They gotta figure out what they can, take on, carry forward from the bye week when they beat the the Seahawks on Sunday night. Big Ben needs to play better. He knows that this probably is his last season. The defense has been carrying their team. The offense needs to pick up. Chase Claypool, Najee Harris, and company, they have to wake up for him. So I'm going to take the Pittsburgh Steelers on the road just because I think they have too much experience that could trump the Browns. Next game I have is the Tennessee Titans taking on the Indianapolis Colts. Now, the Colts, who are quietly putting together a winning streak, they won the last 2 games. We all knew they were going to be a contender for the AFC South, but the Tennessee Titans, ever since the New York Jets beat them, looks like they have awakened the beast, because they beat Chiefs handily last week, and before that they beat the Seahawks and another good team that I can't recall right now. But the Titans have clearly a juggernaut this year in the AFC. Ryan Tannehill and Derrick Henry are playing out of their minds. Addition of Julio Jones along with A.J. Brown has been helping them as well, and Harold Landry on defense has been all over the field, which is a great sign. But the Colts, Darius Leonard and company, they are a solid bunch on defense, and Jonathan Taylor is the second best running back in the league right now, statistically behind Derrick Henry. So the matchup of 1 and 2 is going to be fun to watch. In a very close game, I'm picking the Titans to win this game. Let's see, we got the Tampa Bay Buccaneers playing against the New Orleans Saints, who just came off a victory against the Seattle Seahawks on Monday night. It ain't gonna matter. Tom Brady's throwing 4 touchdowns and 400 yards almost every game. They're just on another level right now, and I just don't see anyone stopping them for the time being. I know they play the Buffalo Bills later this year, so maybe that's a game that we can circle on the calendar to see how the Bucs will respond. In a big game like that, could be a Super Bowl preview. At least it was mine before the season started. So other than that, the Buccaneers have no problem getting through any of these opponents. The Saints, yes, Jameis Winston, Marcus Callaway, they're playing decent with Alvin Kamara as well, but they're not going to be able to contain Tom Brady and the offense. Bucks all over the Saints. And the last game we have is the Dallas Cowboys going to Minnesota to take on the Vikings on Halloween night. So coming off a bye week, I'm going to assume that Dak Prescott and company with their 5-1 record will like to continue that, especially if Green Bay beats Arizona. You're going to have three with teams in one loss in the NFC column, so Cowboys look to take advantage of that. And of course, that offense has been a juggernaut with CeeDee Lamb, Ezekiel Elliott, Tony Pollard, Amari Cooper, and even Dalton Schultz, the tight end. Never thought I'd be saying that name. But Kirk Cousins, who hasn't been terrible, he has been playing pretty good as well. The Minnesota offense with Adam Thielen, Dalvin Cook, they're just as good, but the defense is not as great, so I don't know if they'll be able to contain the Cowboys. I'm going to assume Trayvon Diggs will continue his interception streak and pick off Kirk Cousins once. In a very good game, I'm picking the Cowboys on the road to win. My lock of the week this week will be the Cincinnati Bengals over the New York Jets. It's just a mismatch. The Bengals are currently the best team in the AFC, and the Jets are maybe not the worst team because the Texans are in there. They're pretty bad, and Mike White is starting. It's just going to get ugly from the first snap. And my upset of the week is the Chicago Bears, who are currently underdog by 3 points against the San Francisco 49ers. The 49ers with Jamal Garoppolo and whoever's going to be on the center at this point, they look like they're a mess. Kyle Shanahan has a lot to figure out, so I think they're going to come into Chicago distracted, and I think Justin Fields and company will be able to take care of business at home. So there you have it. I got the Packers, the Steelers, the Tennessee Titans, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, and the Dallas Cowboys winning this week. You may have noticed that I didn't pick the Jet game because there's no point. Enjoy Halloween, everyone. I'll see you guys next week with Week 9 picks. Take care.